Oh, hey Reese, what's going on today? Hi, how you going? It is, of course, me, Reese T. O'Leary, and you are joining me here on the perpelFLAME and Company page, wherever you may be seeing this. YouTube, hopefully. That's right, perpelFLAME. And you are joining me here for another episode of Tell Me About It Tuesday, right? And today we've got a really cool topic coming up. It is called and all about the chakras. The chakras, okay? Now, if you don't and haven't already, make sure you click that bell notification so that you're aware when we do post new videos, which is every single day, just quietly. And I'm going to get straight into this video. We only have 10 or so minutes to talk about this topic, and it is such a large topic, but as is always, I want to remind you that I'm only introducing you to the topic if you're not already aware, so it's up to you to go and do the research that you need to do to find out more. So, chakras, what are they? Well, the word chakra actually comes from, and as is always, I'll put some information up there. It is a Sanskrit word which it means essentially spinning wheel or spinning disc. Now, the chakras were popularized from, I would have to say, Indian culture, through to the rest of the world and Western culture with yoga and other such practices, I would say around the 1970s, the 1980s. And since that time, they've really kind of blown up, where it comes to people wanting to learn more, people wanting to know more about them, how they operate and how they function. Now, for myself, I am quite, I guess you could say, not obsessed, but I'm quite cognizant, and well, I am a little bit obsessed. I'm quite cognizant and quite aware of the chakras, to the point where I even invested quite a lot of money a few years ago to create an album dedicated and centered around the chakras called the Chakra Ameliorate. Ameliorate meaning to make better, right? Because I don't believe in perfection. You can make something better, you can't make it perfect, and imperfect is perfect to me. So with the chakras, there are a lot of them, a lot more than the 7 main chakras that people usually think of. And one of the main chakras people are usually aware of is your third eye, right? Located up here, but not there, up here, right? That's where your third eye chakra is located. But let's go through the 7 main ones, shall we? And I'll put some stuff up there for you. And my graphics today are inspired by the Chakra Ameliorate album. So if you do want to check that out, it is available for free on Spotify to stream. You can also stream it on YouTube Music and a plethora of other places. You can buy a copy if you wish, but it is available out there for free. And it is on this YouTube channel. We even did a Throwback Thursday episode recently about the album. But first we have, out of the 7 main chakras that are commonly spoken about, is your base of your spine. It is the root chakra. Yes. Now this is known as the grounding chakra. When it's out of balance or when it is in balance, it can affect that area of your body. Let's just say, right? And generally speaking, these chakras affect that particular area in which they lay upon, in which they exist within. Now, chakras, I'm sure, have a deeper meaning and a deeper understanding, over in Hindi culture, as well as over in Sanskrit, for those people who grew up with this information. But for my understanding and from what I've learned, to keep your chakras clear and grounded, I'm talking about this because we're talking about the root, the Muladhara. To keep them clear and grounded is to really, really ensure that you're in touch with your entire being, right? Now, after the root chakra, we do have the sacral chakra, right? Now, this area of your body also focuses in on how you perceive the world, to perceive yourself. It is located just below the navel area, right? Your belly button area. Then just above that belly button area, we've got the solar plexus. This is also centered and based surrounding you know, how we I just had a mental blank. That hasn't happened before. But anyways, look, I'll put information up there for you. Oh, look, the colours are matching what I'm talking about. So the solar plexus chakra, I've never had that happen before. I'm not going to edit it out. I don't really care. It's up to you to learn more information. From the solar plexus chakra, we go up to the heart chakra, okay? This is commonly represented by green, right? Fabulous timing. Then we have the throat chakra, the blue, right? Then, of course, are we going to go to purple next? That'd be really helpful. Lights. I'm not controlling that. Then we have the third eye chakra. Then we have the crown chakra, which is not in your head. It's not on your head. It's above your head, right? Now, these are the 7 main chakras, but there are 114 others, right? Throughout the entire body. And chakras I like to say very easily and very oh, there's the purple. You're a bit late, mate. I like to say commonly to people that in, Hindi culture, in Southeast Asian culture, or in Buddhism, the chakras relate to what we in Western medicine would talk about as the pressure points in the body, right? They're kind of like, in my opinion, the non-physical to the physical of the pressure points. So the extrasensory perceptions of the pressure points throughout the body, which there are many, many, many of throughout the entire body. So I would wholly recommend people dive deep into the chakras, where they exist, because they exist. I've got chakras in my hands, right? They also relate to things like, which we're not going to touch too deeply in this video, on chi energy, right? We've all got our own chi energy. Our chi energy for each individual predominantly sits in different areas. And of course, energy is another topic we will be touching on. Tell Me About It Tuesday. Not going to dive into it here. But we all have our own personal energy centers, right? Not only that, but based on when we are born, based on our astrology, our astrological zodiac signs in many different variations. So that's Chinese astrology, Shenzhen, that's Western astrology, sidereal, Vedic, also is dependent on which one of our chakras are resonant to us. As an example, the wonderful Imola and my godson, he will only sleep to the chakra relevant to his zodiac sign, which is really fascinating, which is the sacral chakra. So that's on the album, From the Chakra Ameliorate. So that's really fascinating, I find, and it is incumbent on the individual to learn more about how the chakras are relevant to them and their personal birth chart. But in essence, in general, by working on your chakras on a regular basis, by doing regular exercises, which there are exercises for each one, there are hand gestures, hand symbols for each chakra, you can actually not only get those spinning wheels spinning again if they're slowed or clogged, right? But you can also put yourself in a regular state of alignment. As an example, if I'm feeling that my throat chakra may be overproductive, right? Or underproductive, I can work on my throat chakra. If I'm feeling like my intuitive messages are being blocked, I might work on opening, as I said, this is one of the most commonly spoken on ones, might open up my third eye chakra, right? If I'm not feeling very grounded, I'll work on my root chakra, yeah? So it is something that I really, really, really stress to people all the time to get involved in. It is not a pseudoscience. It may be considered a pseudoscience, but I can assure you now it's thousands and thousands of years old. And it is something heavily and highly practiced by many, many people around the world. And if you can, expand your knowledge base on the chakra system, not just those 7 main ones, which people only familiarize themselves with. And let me tell you, it took me years to familiarize myself with just the 7 mains. But if you can go ahead and familiarize yourself with all the chakras relating to your body, as I said, especially those resonant to you as the individual, you're going to find yourself in a higher state of being, in, quick as lightning. You're going to find that your day-to-day experiences are easier. You flow. You know, you're able to perceive better, you're able to understand better, you're able to intuit better, right? And you're going to find that your entire existence is less stressful in general, right? I love the chakras, and I'm always learning more about them. You know, there's not a day that goes by that I don't learn something extra, something new. So I hope I've given you a little bit of a taste on the Chakra Ameliorate album, as well as the chakras themselves. And I really implore you to go ahead and dive on deep. I'm sorry about having a mental blank, but again, I'd rather you see my mistakes in this video, as well as all my other videos. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that today. Tomorrow, join us for another video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. Catch us on the flip side.